Hi everyone, my name is Shalom Eleazar Cruz, and today I'm going to explain a little bit about my lesson plan. In this case, the main objective of the class is that at the end of the class, the student will be able to correctly use the present perfect with the words already and the words yet in affirmative, negative, and in sentences in an appropriate context. Using the newly contents, the new vocabulary learned at the grammatical class, in this case, the new grammatical structure that is the one that we are talking already about, the present perfect. For a warm up, you can make a picture game. The picture bay or this activity have to objective to activate the students' idea of the present perfect and create at the same time a relaxed atmosphere for the class. For example, the teacher can take a picture or something like that, show something else, an object. For example, he have an apple or a photo of a country, and you can ask, for example, if I pick a pizza, a student can say, have you, the teacher show the picture and can say, have you eaten pizza yet? And they have to answer that question. In pre-activities, we can make a mini history with visual support. In this case, I try to make the lesson kind more technologically. For example, I try to include a lot of visuals, ads, or something like that. For example, in this case, you can use Canva or PowerPoint presentations to try to explain the students the use and the structure of present perfect, already, and yet. Because in the next part of the class or in the next part of the lesson plan, we are going to use this structure from some activities. For example, in the first activity that have a 10 minutes period, it's an explanation with visual support. In this case, you have to make an infographic on a projected slices. So in this case, the teacher can explain the structure of the present perfect using already and yet, trying to combine both grammatical structure with examples. In this case, can be an infographic or a visual presentation with an example. For example, in affirmative, I have already eaten. In negative, I have not eaten yet. And interrogative, have you eaten yet, or something like that, so they can start using it. In the activity number 2, I plan a kind of sentences matching game. In this case, you can use a virtual roulette or machine card. For example, you can use the computer to make a virtual roulette, or instead of that, you can make the in papers some magic cards, so the student can work in pairs to match the incomplete sentences with the word already or the word yet. For example, one student have to make the question and the other one have to answer, or they can start making sentences together. For example, one can say, I have visited Paris, and the other one has to include the use of already. And the other one have to say, I have already visited Paris. In the third activity, I planned a present perfect bingo. In this case, you have to prepare a bingo card with different activities or common actions in daily life. For example, I ate pizza, I went to the beach, I finished a book, or something like that. And the students should ask their classmates if they have performed any of the sections or activity. And the other one have to answer. For example, one have to say, have you had pizza yet? And the other one or the other student can answer, yes, I have already eaten pizza, or no, I have not eaten pizza yet, for example. In this case, I try to make the activities more dynamic, and post of the activities you have to make or you can make a review and discussion. So in this part, the student can clarify or their mistakes, or you can review the common mistakes from learning this grammatical structure. And finally, in wrap up, you can make a kind of activity. For example, an interactive visual summary. So you can project some charts with a ready and jet example. For example, the students contribute sentences of their own and they receive positive feedback to corroborate that the student had met the main objective and he is able to use the new grammatical structure and at the same time identify it. As an assessment, finally, you can make or you can give a reflective self-assessment so the student can recognize if he is making mistake or not. This was my lesson plan. I hope you enjoy it and maybe you may use it one day. So thanks a lot.